Guardian Angel.
What brings you
It
here?
has been done.
I was able to close the mine. The man who operated it was arrested and he will be banished.
Yes, those you freed told me. From now on, you are my Karants, my friend. You knew how to renew my trust in your clan.
Thought I killed him. Oh no, not this guy.
Trees grow back after being cut.
Thank you, Dunkus. I'm honored. Will you give us the old man now?
If you allow it, I would
3
like
dogs?
to
What kind of
punish
dogs?
him myself. Enough blood has been spilled, and he will only call for more of it. Since he loved the forest to the point of killing for it, he will be sentenced to heal it. Every day he will replant what your men will cut down. Every day until the end of his life. Does this punishment seem acceptable to you?
As long as he abides by it.
Corsillion that the man was sentenced to forced labor. I suppose he will approve. Thank you, Dunkus. It's a wise sentence.
Well, not just attempted murder.
Anything else?
I guess it would be manslaughter. This guy was responsible for manslaughter. And we're just gonna let him plant trees. Narth, how you doing, Narth? Any breathing troubles today? It's a kind of a weird question, but it's not. I mean, if other people don't know what's up and they hear me ask you that question, it's a little weird. But between you and I, it's not. How you doing, Narth? Miss anything spicy? Just lots of disappointment, and you missed a lot of sweet things. The mysterious sweet bit gifter was back. Whoever it is, there's no way for us to know. Oh, you're talking about the merchant. I gotcha. Just a little sight though. You might try. Old lady. Shih Tzu Sheltie mix. Staffordshire. And a Shepsky, half shepherd, and a red husky. Interesting. Whoever it is, whoever that person is, they are pretty awesome. Me and my family appreciate them greatly. No of a transaction though. Well, I guess we're gonna move on to the. I might do another side quest. You know what? Screw it. Let's go down here, and maybe this is a. Maybe I'll find it. There's no way there's gonna be a new kind of enemy, and that really is annoying. It's like when you go to a new zone in this game. In most games, you're like, "Oh, I'm going to this new area, and I wonder what kind of, you know, fauna and flora are there, right? Like the new creatures to find and fight and see what they do." But in this one, it's just like, I wonder what level the bears will be there. I wonder if the wolves will have 1 extra armor slot in this land, you know? Did dear cousin die? No, he's still alive and kicking at the moment. We did get him some respite from the pain. So we have basically a witch doctor, shaman, that is currently helping him manage the pain, but we have not found a cure yet. So I'm getting introduced. I did not hit triangle there. That's weird. Oops. Hey, what do you know? This zone that we've never been to has the exact same bear creatures as every other zone in the game. Shocking. Shock and awe. I like how, well, I don't like it really, but how now that we have that roll technique, that sometimes we just roll or do like a somersault. I don't mean to. You guys ever been trying to pick up your groceries at the store and you just suddenly somersault to the side. Just go berserker. Do a barrel roll. Can we go up there?
Need a bit of practice.
Yeah, we don't have enough vigor. Difficult. Set in, brought that loneliness feeling. Sorry, I tell it. Did your brother already leave? Leave yesterday? Sometimes you do an accidental parkour. Alright, so another camp set up. I mean, I have nothing against like the parkour stuff, you know, and I can see it being used as exercise. What's going on here? Exercise and, you know, just a fun hobby type thing. But there's those videos where it's like we can get from one place to that. I mean, that's the purpose of it, right? Get from one place to the other in this shortest time possible. And you have someone that's like looping through things and swinging off poles and jumping and flipping across. And then there's someone to the side that's just like casually walking to the same place. Have you guys seen that? I have no idea what these people are doing up here, but they shot at me, so I'm gonna murder them and see if they're guarding something. Sorry, Hytella. Parkour tag. Yeah, I posted that in Discord one time. Did you guys know there's competitive tag? It's pretty awesome. Like, that should be an Olympic sport. If you haven't checked out competitive tag, you should look at it. Like, it sounds ridiculous, but it's kind of awesome. I would be so scared that I was gonna, like, bust my head open. You see what I mean? Check it out. Evasive, not just fast. Kill as many of these through stealth as we have first. Seen the movie Tag? No, I haven't. Is it about that, or? We're playing Assassin's Creed now. They don't hear any of this. What was that? Oh, that was just Luther hawking up another loogie. Sure, everything's just fine. Well, alright, that was easy. It's not that bad. Combat juggling yesterday. Everything is for combat juggling. Wait, what is combat juggling? There's nothing here? Not right. There's nothing here right now. I guarantee you we're going to end up having to come back here. But it feels like there should be something. You can't raise the alarms. There's nobody left to raise the alarms. Yeah. Tell that to the orcs in Shadow of Mordor. Wasn't true there anyway. There were always more orcs. Thing over here. There's so much just empty. Take a single hit throughout the entire game would be quite easy in this game, probably. So we can't go up that way, you have to go around. Kage-san's group of guys play tag RL for their entire life. They move and get jobs, families far apart from each other. True life group of guys. Interesting. Oh, I was just not efficient enough. They just spawn out of holes in the ground, man. There was an endless supply of orcs coming out of those fortresses.
I need a bit of practice.
Still don't have enough agility or whatever it is for that. Where's the other question mark? Up here? All right. We'll launch no hit run of the game. Hey, Mastani, welcome back. How you doing, Mastani? Feel juggling while trying to knock the opponent's pins out of their hands? What? Is this something that's on the Ocho? immersion breaking. Kill these guys too. Oh, the log. Where's this go? Oh, that's the shortcut over here. See, I know I'm going to be punished for doing this, and that's that's one of the big things about the game that feels bad from a design standpoint. And I don't know why I keep doing this, because I know that's how it's going to be. But basically, it's not, like I said, it's de-incentivized, not necessarily punished. There is a difference, right? But like, this area right now, we don't have a quest here. And it is open world, so to say. We can come here now. Obviously, I'm here. But almost all these areas, we end up getting quests to come to. So I'm clearing this out now. I'm exploring. And then we'll probably end up having a quest to come here at some point. And then it'll be like, well, why did I waste my time there the first time? Could have just waited. And I know I keep mentioning that, and I end up doing it anyway, but it's just the urge to explore is still there, but it's not incentivized. You like Borderlands 3? You might as well wait until you have a quest to go to new areas. Alright, leveled up. I'm not sure what I'm going to go after next. So we have our AoE heal. We could try out two-handed blades and see how that does. Let's see. Attacking with a long blade deals more damage. Mowing attack. Long blades is reinforced. Whoa, using the long blades give you extra balance. So we could end up using long blades or one-handed swords and just try it out. We could go more gun-based. Get stasis. I don't know. Get traps. Allows instantaneous setting of a set trap on the ground while dodging. Increase the destruction of armor. Traps seem like they would be really strong, but I kind of want to try out the swords, even though it doesn't really go with what we're doing. Blades on unarmored enemies are increased. Hey Hummer, welcome back. How you doing, Hummer? Firearms, because they're OP, do nothing but story missions. Yeah. I might just save and get this. That is a good, that's a good point, Gruntwork. I was trying to get the most out of the game, but you might have a pretty good point. I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to try out poisoning weapons. So if I don't, let's stop you. I think it's that thing where it's like I said, the game is so close to being a good game that I'm looking for that moment when something is better than the rest of the game. We had that moment with that coup, but out in the world it doesn't really seem to be happening. Let's take a look at stasis. I've looked at it a couple times. It does seem like it would help because it takes someone out of the fight, right? So it would take us. Oh crap. Apparently you can't look at your stats while you're ducking. So let's see. 2 points, stasis, mobilizes, blah, blah, useful for temporarily neutralizing a strong opponent and give you time to link to others. So it basically saps something for it puts it to sleep for 8 seconds. Generates 10 fury, costs 100 MP. Stasis lasts longer. Corrosive progressively destroys a mobilized enemy's armor. Stasis costs less magic energy. Stasis makes immobilized enemies more vulnerable to the next strike they will receive. Shielding Light increases physical armor and regenerates it progressively for the duration of the effect. Useful to protect oneself. Last 20 seconds. That all seems very good too. Shielding Enlightened also increases balance. Slightly increases the fury generated by incoming attacks. Increases elemental and magic resist. Allies for half of the effect. So the shockwave causing a stasis for all enemies in combat. So stun every enemy for 8 seconds. Storm also renders enemies are vulnerable to magic damage and slowing effects. The vulnerability to the magic cause of the storm lasts longer. Magic seems so strong. Must have been storm, yeah. The stasis upgrade that just destroys their armor seems just really good in and of itself. Use stasis on whatever the highest armor target is, and then by the time you get done killing the other things, hopefully that target no longer has armor and you can kill it faster. Hey, it's the final camp in the area. Okay, let's go continue our main story quest. It's been a while since we did any of it. Been doing side quests for a while. And I'm gonna do more of their quests too, but we've been doing so many that I'm gonna go see what the next part of this is. The Ancient Woods. How much of this area? We've not been to any of this, so. So this seems like there should be new enemies here. We've never been here. It's further into the game. Main story quest. Ancient Woods, an older part. Looks just like the rest of the island, apparently. God, I hope there's a new enemy. But I doubt it. It's sad when I would be shocked to actually have a new enemy. Yeah, get out of the way, pheasant. Okay, no enemies. Full Tender plus Storm build would be pretty fun. Yeah, I mean, we have time to get all of that too. You get a lot of skill points and you find skill shrines.
Good day. I'm looking...
What are you doing here? You are in a hidden village, a sacred village. The Renaigse have no place here.
I seek an audience with the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Ha Kadactus. Do you know where I can find her?
The Tierna is in her home. She goes, she comes as her heart desires. Only her Voglendaig must know. And if I knew where she was, it's not me who is going to tell her, Renaigse. Go away, leave me alone now. I have much to do. The great hunt is coming.
The Wild Hunt? Gain the village's trust.
You spoke about a great hunt. What is it?
A sacred ceremony, of course. How in your countries do you honor your lands and assure their abundance?
Well, it's a bit...
You Renaigse are very strange. It is no wonder that you come to our lands. If you do not honor the land with the great hunt, you must lack game to hunt. Each year, one of our own, our best hunter, dresses up as the Andrig. He becomes the White Andrig during an entire night and the others hunt him. If he escapes them, the game will be abundant, and the gathering fruitful during the entire year. It is a very important celebration.
Yeah, that is true, Marcy. Teammates will probably break the stasis.
Please now, I wish her no harm. I just need to speak with her.
You speak well and say pretty things, but it is by your doings that you will be judged.
Then, in that case, tell me what I can do.
A virgin huntress?
There is much to be done in this season. And Pedir, the great gatherer, has not returned from the woods.
Very well. Would you like me to go and get him?
That would be good.
Alright, we gotta do 2 tasks. The first one is to find the gatherer, the great gatherer. Fine. What's this? Camp area. Alright, let's go get the camp first. Is there kind of like vendor or anything here? No. No vendor. More people to talk to though? Yep.
Bortir to Madre Naixe.
Good day. I seek the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Ha Kadachtis.
I have no idea what you want with her, but no one in the village will tell Renaixe where to find her.
I do not seek to harm her, only to speak with her.
I don't know where she is. Her Voglendyke might know, but I think he will tell you nothing. You are in one of the most sacred villages of our lands. The Renaixe are not welcome here, and we are busy making ready for the great hunt.
Maybe I could help you with something.
Help us? Why not, after all? It would speak well of your intentions. During the great hunt, we place bells on the path to keep the animals away. During the last hunt, there was a great storm, and the bells were badly damaged.
Would you like me to repair them?
That would be good. If not, we need to make new ones, and I am afraid we will not have the time.
Help repair the bells, the great hunt. Alright. So let's go hit up the camp, like I said. That way at least we'll always have that travel location. We'll go do the other stuff. So this is on the main quest to find a cure for the Malachor. So if anyone isn't quite caught up or whatnot, Constantine, our cousin, has the Malachor now, and he's fading very quickly. And so we are trying to find a cure for the Malachor, which was our original point of coming to the island altogether. But our mother is probably dead. We assume she's dead. She had the Malachor before we left Serene. And now our dear cousin. Nightshade berries, hey. Need those. Man, there's a lot of alchemical ingredients here. Whoa. Easy, dear. I'm gonna be the one hunted? No, because that would be... So, like Epic Sauce earlier in the stream, like early in the stream. Yeah, like right in the beginning, there was a quest, and Epic Sauce was like, unless... And it would have been a good story plot. Epic Sauce mentioned, and so then we knew that it wouldn't happen. So no, that would be too interesting, Ivax. This is just straight black and white, like it always is.
Hello. Are you?
I hope so, Ivax. I kind of hope so, but I doubt it.
The village are worried about you.
Esqueto.
My cousin's not a deer.
That I
D-E-A-R.
If I am what you say. In truth, I fear being dust, waiting to settle on the earth.
What has happened to you? Why such despair?
My eyes have clouded. I see no more. Nothing at all. I was once the great gatherer.
But by the devil, why have they sent a blind man to gather herbs?
No one knows. I said nothing to them. I know my village so well that I do not need to see to wander through it. But I can no longer gather the herbs of the sacred dye. I know they are here in these woods, but I cannot find them.
Pulls up cloth. Oh, that's better. What the crap? No, but our character always calls his cousin dear cousin. Wait, why is he called the Great Gatherer? No one in his village knows that he's blind? Huh.
This is absurd. Here you are, lost in the woods, unable to find the herbs that you must gather. You don't think that you should speak to someone?
If I tell them I have lost my eyes, they will sit me down on a stone near the hearth.
That's what I smell.
Then I
Yeah, it's at least semi-recent.
will tell stories to children. I, the great gatherer, the only person to know these secret places where the sacred plants blossom.
You better pass on that information before you die, though.
Very well. Can you tell me which plants you need? If you are certain that they are
He does
somewhere
not want
in this
to
patch of woods,
sit by the fire and tell stories yet.
How am I to guide you? The names we give to these plants are not the same as the names.
Mark it on my quest log.
describe them to me. I think I'll find them.
One is a blue flower, the other a green mushroom, and the last ingredient is a blackberry.
Very well. Don't go anywhere. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, Marcy. It's something very important to pass down. If he's the only one that knows this for this sacred hidden village, like, he better tell someone. And now we are a stranger. We come out here a stranger, obviously with an accent that's not of this island, and he's like, "Let me just tell you, person I just met out in the wilderness. I'll tell you the secret ingredients from our village and where they're located, but I don't want to tell anyone in our village. Don't let them know." All right, we'll just say he's a crazy old man. I can feel better that way. He's senile. The most sacred village, yeah. The most sacred hidden village. Hey, it sounds like you have the accent of the people that has been exploiting our island and enslaving our people. Let me tell you where all these sacred things are. Much rather tell you than some snot-nosed tribal kid. Welcome back, Jones. How you doing?
Seeing where it's been hung, it isn't surprising that these chimes are making no sound. They're far too low and can't catch the wind.
That's right, North.
Now with the chimes in the proper place, they should sound like they're supposed to sound.
Man, Phelan, you die so much during that. F's for Phelan. S for Narth. Phelan, how you doing aside from dead? So we're looking for a green mushroom. Blackberry. I wonder if the nightshade berry is the... What's the one? Someone's naughty. No, they just did exclamation death blow and died. They just died. Oceanic, welcome in. You know Oceanic. Oh, there's a skill shrine nearby too. Looks like we'll have to loop around to it. Or eventually come. Gotta keep an eye out for mushrooms. A shortcut for mushrooms. Whoops.
Let's take a look at these chimes. Its base is damaged. The wooden tubes can no longer hit each other. We will need to craft a new base. These chimes are once again in working order.
60 seconds of rest. How you feeling? Team Jones, you're going to sleep? Jones, have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Lurking, I appreciate it. Heading out to Ivax. Ivax, have a good night. What time is it getting to? It's about that hour. It's almost that time of night. Guys, have a good night. Well, we can hear the tribal drums. We know there's a fight nearby, or at least enemies. Are there going to be new enemies? We're in a new area, a sacred area. Secluded from the rest of the land. Surely there'll be new types of enemies. Definitely not wolves, bears, and bats. It looks like this way loops to the skill shrine. You know what? Let's do that while we're over here. Hey, look. It's the same enemies as always. I'm incredibly shocked. Barbecue bat. Man, we were talking about food in the channel tonight for like 3 hours. So hungry after that. I'm gonna eat after this stream. Don't know what all I have. I need to go grocery shopping. I have some dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets in the freezer. Hey, it's the... Misfortune, are you there? Misfortune was like, I just ran into my first trap. How close do we have to get? It's a trap. Defuse the trap. Oh, we actually get things to defuse them. That legitimately made me jump, surprisingly. I was so not expecting that. It more so made me jump because I thought we got shot. I didn't hear the war drums, but shocked nonetheless. You don't have to have any kind of talent to do this. So I can just spam that button. Stowning heading out. I'm Stowning. Have a good night. Haven't eaten today. Not that hungry. Alright, skill shrine it is. I want to try this. Anointed weapons. Adds an effect to the following hits. Let's see what this is like. Anointed weapon. Okay. Elemental coating, magic coating. How long does it last, I wonder, though? Suppose you must eat something. I'm going to test this. Oh, it lasts for 4 hits. Okay, I understand. So I wasn't sure what the 4 meant. So our next 4 attacks will... Does it... Only on the one-hander. So our next 4 attacks with our one-hander will deal magic damage also. But it does take up an ointment to use it, I guess. I mean, at least we have a use for those things now that actually benefit us. I don't know how much magic damage it does, so we'll find out. Could be really awesome, or it could be a minuscule amount that doesn't really help all that too much. All right. Okay. That's just the sound of those enemies over there. Pine resin. Might as well grab it. That's some thick trees there. I almost said thick bush. Travel. What's going on with the camera? Thick trees. We got some gloves earlier that are actually called thick gloves. But, you know, without the multiple C's. So then they would have been OP. So how's your grind going, by the way, Narth? Yeah, It was the boundary down here, I think. Or, well, it was the travel thing. I was a little off from where I meant to be. I was meant to be. Can we circle this? It looks like that's where we go. I don't know. We'll see. There might be a way up over here too. Guess not. I guess we really are gonna have to go that way. Anything else down here? Where does this loop to? That's just, oh, okay. So it just loops around this whole place back towards the campfire. All right. I haven't played since. Too tired to concentrate. It's awkward level for Horde. I don't remember. It's been so long. Thorn. It's high level alliance around there. Thorn was, I mean, even not on PvP server was no joke back then either. There were so many random high level like cats and raptors and crap. And then if you're on a PvP server, especially a populated PvP server, it's like, what do people call it? Thorn Vietnam or something back in the day. Crap, wait, where does it go? Where does it connect? How do I keep missing this turn or whatever? ST Vietnam, right, meow? That was Phil's Brad. Did I miss the turnoff way back here somewhere? I guess I must have. I'm afraid if I turn around though, there might be one this way and I don't find it. So you can go this side, but it's a one-way from the interior. So that's Bloodbath for Horde. Comes there at level 20-ish, Alliance at 30-ish. I decided not to continue mine. I don't have time for it at the moment anyway. I didn't pay money for the month that I had it, so I'm not too bothered by it. Where the crap is the drop off for this? Is this it? Is this gonna loop down into it? I think so. There we go. So you can only get to the other side.
The base of this bell is damaged. That's why it no longer
Maybe
makes a sound.
with vigor or whatever.
I need to build a new one.
Quit for good right before Strainer. Yeah, me too, basically.
These
I led
in working order.
I led and maintained raiding guilds, guild leader, raid lead, for all the way up to late Cataclysm. Then after that, I started playing casually, and my wife and I would get the new expansions when they came out, and then we would get to max level on a couple things and just do some PvE stuff, maybe see the 5-man dungeons, and then I would quit again. But we stopped doing that as well, like with Legion, I think. So no matter where you are, when you use that Fury move, it just launches you at the enemy. I didn't realize there was like no range requirement. true, Phelan. Late Wrath, because you hated the quest design early expansions. Stand by. Quest design is garbage.
These chimes here are simply tangled. I need to untangle them without breaking them.
Really?
There. Everything is in order. It will chime whenever wind blows upon the branches.
The villager couldn't come here and just untangle them? They could, I know. We're just doing kind of a helpful... That's the whole point, is just helping them. Collect the mushrooms. Alright. So we need to find the mushrooms, and this one doesn't directly show us where they are. Somewhere in the area. You know what? They might even... I doubt they're going to be over here. Yeah. Highly doubt it. Somewhere in this area-ish. Or else the magnifying glass would be somewhere else on the map. Green mushrooms. I'm sure they'll... Or generally they'll have a glow on them, like a quest glow, but... For quest items in general. I don't know if these will, but... I started getting it. I was improved a little further. Miss. It's fantastic. Man, I remember so many people quitting just because they were putting Pandaren into the game. It's like... And then Miss of Pandaria ended up being one of the best, if not the best, expansion. God, I remember there was someone in our guilds that had been in there forever. He was so angry that there was gonna be pandas in the game. Like, yeah, they were actually angry. They're like, I'm not gonna play the game. There's gonna be effing pandas running around. This isn't Kung Fu Panda. It's canceling my subscription. And of course, like 1 week after launch, there they were. Stout. Game. The only bad thing about the expansion was the Pandarins. He quit too. I have nothing. I don't mind them at all. Mushrooms, mushrooms. What? I could have sworn it said green mushrooms. So, alright. The mushrooms are not showing as quest items until you pick them up. So, there's not going to be any indicator. There we go. That was it. Alright. Where's the crossing? Can't cross there. There's some just right here. Surface Raider and Bird Crusade and Cataclysm. Wait, Mott. It's casual. Yep, getting roped in a progression group.
I'm back, Padir.
Yes?
I found the herbs that you were looking for. Here.
Thank you. You are good for a Renaik, say. I did not know your kind bore souls such as you. I may return to the village now.
I will tell them that you're on your way there.
Thank you again. But I ask you, do not tell them what you have learned about me. I do not wish that they treat me like a broken cripple.
Goodbye, Padir.
I mean, he even said all they would do is not send him out anymore. Like, I don't think that's treating him like a broken cripple. It's treating him like he's blind because he is blind. You know? But, whatever. Zone Quest initial campaign. Good story bits. Crunch, 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 crunch.
You are here again.
I found Padir. He should be along shortly.
Whatever made him take so long? He is not a man to be bothered by the beasts.
That's a good idea. I suggest they give him an apprentice. That would solve both problems.
That poor Padir fell asleep under a tree. Age, I suppose. It seems like it would be the right time for him to take on an apprentice. Someone to help him on his walks.
You are completely right. It would be a shame that such great wisdom be lost.
I thank you, Renaikse. Your acts are as beautiful as your words. You are welcome here, and I hope you find the Tierna Hach Kadachtas.
+1 with the natives. Enhancement shaman was your main? My main was a protection warrior. Well, I mean, unless I was PvPing, obviously, but yeah, my wife and I always maxed out every class, every expansion, but up until, like I said, up until Legion, and then we didn't even buy Legion. Almost 13,000 hours on your main. I have no idea how many are on mine. I remember I had that Altaholic add-on, and the Altaholic add-on it would go through when you logged, and it would add up all the hours on all your alts that you currently had. And I remember it showing me one time that it was multiple years of playtime, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't spend so much time on WoW.
Well now, Renaikse. Were you able to repair our bells for the hunt?
Yes, they are all working now.
You are very surprising. But I should have known that as an Onolmanawi, you would be different than the others. I now believe your words to be true when you say you desire no harm to our Tierna. You need to find her Voglendai. I will tell him that your intentions are heartfelt.
What a waste of time. What, all the hours spent on WoW? I don't think so. I don't think it's a waste. I mean, of course, I could have been using that as something more productive, but I don't think something that if you're enjoying it and you're having fun in this life is a waste of time. As long as it's not harming you or someone else, you know? I don't see it as a waste of time. Could it have been a more productive time? Sure. But my wife and I played it together. We were happy. We had fun. So, yeah, no more waste. Not any more waste of time than playing a sport or having any kind of hobby, you know? Find the Tyrian Hawk crotches. Okay.
Good day. My name is Desarday. Would you be the Voglendike of the Mistress of Wisdom?
Bir Tirtumod, Renaxe. Yes, I am among us.
That was easy.
I have heard much talk about you from the people in the village. They like you. It is rare. We see few Renaxe here. And those who do come are quickly chased away.
Yeah, I always thought it was kind of interesting when people were like, what? You play games for 2 or 3 hours after you get home from work, like after dinner before bed every night? Can't believe you waste so much time playing games. And they sit down and watch like 4 hours of CSI every night. It's like, yeah, you're right. What am I thinking?
Do you know where I might find the Mistress of Wisdom?
The Tierna Hach Kadaktas. I regret she is not here.
Do you know where she might be found?
You have earned the trust of the people here by helping Padir and preparing the trail of the hunt. I suppose that I could tell you where to find her, but...
What's the matter? You seem troubled.
I am. I lost my sacred seal, and I fear the just anger of my wise mistress.
Perhaps I could help you, if you tell me a little more.
It is a sacred stone that my mistress asked me to study and meditate with. I had it with me when I was going to the river, but I was suddenly attacked. Of course, the animals left me alone in the end, but I dropped the seal in my flight. I would gladly go and look for it, but I am alone in the village. waiting for the Tierna Hakadaktas. And what with the preparations and the great hunt, I cannot leave at this time.
I see. I'm going to look near the river and see if I can find it.
Thank you, Renaise. The Tierna Hakadaktas
I can understand that,
went
North.
into the sacred bosque. She goes often there to meditate.
And where could I find this bosque?
To the west of the village, into the heart of the woods. There is a passage between the rocks that gives access. Be wary. This is an untamed place where the animals are wild and numerous.
I must leave.
Always one more step. Is that? Oops. Find the symbol of Ongos. Okay. All right.